Okay, what I'd like to do today is show you how to achieve an effect like this, which is called marbling. Right, the first thing we need to do is you get your blank, mask off the area that you want to put the effect on. Just buy some tape. Which will give you a nice straight edge and prevents the overspraying. So if I want to do a section, you don't need to do it too long, but roughly where the butt will be in your reel seat. First thing to do, after you've masked it off, is to spray the blank white. I'm just using some Halford's white primer. Do the old health and safety bit. Put that then in your rod turner and let that dry for a few minutes, and then it'll need a second coat to give it a good depth. So I've got some slight shadowing here. Gives it a nice even coat. Once the second coat is nice and dry, you can stop it. Now the first thing we're going to do is mix some epoxy. I'm using Threadmaster, and we're going to give this a gentle coat of epoxy. So equal parts, a bit more. Same with the second part. Mix enough up, because what we want to do is coat the whole blank, and then I'm going to attempt to do a 3-colour marble. You need a small amount of epoxy in which you'll mix the marbling pigment. So we'll give this a good mix together. Try not to get too many air bubbles in. I've given the Threadmaster a good mix, and I'm going to put a small amount into each of these dishes. Piece about the small teaspoonful should be sufficient. Each one. And then we'll come back to that. So so small amount in each one. Right, I'm then going to give this a coat. I'll put the drying machine on. It doesn't matter if I go over the masking tape a little bit. What I need to do is give it, make sure it's all covered. Now, take a little bit of the white pigment first. Just got a mix. It's the marbling pigment. Now you don't want to put too much in to your mix. That's quite nice. Try that first, see how it looks. These little spatulas are great for mixing this. I've found that certain colours it tends to take longer to dry than other colours. There's the red. You can put as many or as few colours on, and you can even mix the colours to get a different shade. There we go, so that's the blue done. Then a toothpick or cocktail stick, and we start and have a little bit of fun. So I'll take the blue first and just dab it on. You can't recreate a pattern, and you're not trying to. It is totally random. It's just then looking to see how the pattern's sort of forming and where it's spreading, and then just switch that and make it go the other way, just to see. I can see if there's any areas I want to improve. And then I'll take my second colour, this time the red, and I actually put that into the previous blob of blue. And drag it through. The warmer the room, the quicker everything will dry, so not too warm a room at this stage. Right, let's move on and put some white in. Let's see how that goes. I'm working from the darker colours down, which is, I think, the best way to do it. I'm not sure whether it's what effect it would have if you did it the other way, but you can play. This is about a bit of creative fun. Now this isn't the finished result, because as you leave it, and as the epoxy works, it will become a little bit more random. So this is not quite the finished article. It's not far off. I think I don't like to overdo it. I like to see a bit of white underneath, but you can keep going and completely cover the white if you so desire. I think I'll leave that for now. Keep letting it turn until it dries, even overnight. If you want to, then once it's dry, you can put another coat of clear on top of that to really protect it, but there really is no need because it's a good hard coat. Okay, the marbling effect has dried overnight. I'm just going to remove the last bit of tape that I put on to mask the blank. Start to peel it off. Just get the blade in here. There we go. Nice clean edges. Perfect.